Hi everyone, my name is Chantel and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to create a book, and it is it's not a sketchbook unless you use sketch paper. I suppose you can sketch in it, but it uses normal printer paper. So I have got this book cover. This is a book that I gutted. I used all the images that were inside for Ephemera. So I don't have the actual book pages anymore, but this is the cover that I'm gonna use because I really like this cover, and I might do something else on the back. I'm not sure yet, and I really do like the inside as well. So what I've done, these are my signatures. I have 7 in total. These are A4 sheets of paper. One, two, three, 4 sheets of paper, tea stained. They might be a bit broken here and there, but I'm not gonna be fussy about that. Fold it in half, and then you've got one signature. So you can also do this with letter paper size. So those are my signatures. Then I've got these papers out of a herb and plant encyclopedia. What I will do is I will fold this part in, then these outside bits that are hanging out of the normal signature size in as well, and then close it around the signature. What that creates is 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets for you to put ephemera in. Now what I've done, I've glued a strip of leftover tea stained paper on the inside before I folded it and glued it down, because this is where the book pages came out of the book, and as you can see, that is a little bit fragile. So I'm gonna glue all of these strips on the inside of these, and then I'll come back to you. So what I've done is put all these strips down, glue that part down, and this part down, and that part down, which creates pockets on both sides, and then I can stitch my signature inside like that. And I have 7 of them. So now I'm gonna add a few more interesting pages, like different kinds of material to these pages, and I'm gonna stitch them together. And when I'm gonna stitch them together, I will come back to you. So here are all my signatures. I will show you one so you get a little bit of an impression what it looks like now. You open it, there's all the papers. Here are the pockets. This is just some packing paper that Amazon, puts in the boxes. You sew it at the top and you've got a little booklet. So there's that. Then in this signature, I made these little lunch bag pouches, and it's basically you fold it double that way, you sew here and there, and then you can tuck it in as part of your signature. And I have also included them like this, where you fold it the same way and you sew all 3 sides, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets in this, and it's just like a little tuck that you can put there. And I've also included some vintage, what are these? Dictionary papers, just to give a little bit more interest. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna collage on top of this with tissue paper, so to give it a bit more of a nice looking thing inside your journal. And that would just be a pretty page in your journal. And this is what I've done with all the signatures. So they all have one of these. So there's 7 in there. And then they all have one of these as well. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll put these aside for now. I'm gonna disassemble this. I'm gonna take that off, the spine off, and then I'm gonna use some cloth to rebind that in the width that I want it to be. I'm also gonna stick it on the inside just to reinforce it, and then this whole stack will be sewn onto a spine, and that spine is gonna be stuck inside this journal. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sew the signatures, and then I'm gonna do that spine bit and then put it inside. I'm gonna leave these inside papers as they are because I think they're pretty, and we'll go from there. So this thing will just be a little bit more chunky, probably double the size. Look at it. Yeah, double or maybe even 2.5 times the size. Yeah. So I'm gonna embellish these pages. Where are they? These pages, and then I'm gonna do the spine bit. I might actually film the spine and the binding as well, so you can see how I do that. So let's go. So as you can see, what I just did is adding this piece of burlap and, well, the lace is attached to it, to the spine. That was mainly to cover up that hole that was in the cloth, which is fine, really, because it's glued down anyway, but, you know, just to cover it up a little bit. And it adds to the journal as well, and added this little leaf with some stitching. So now what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna make more embellishments and pop them all into the journal, and then when I'm done, I will give you a final flip through. I've got bunches of lace here. They're really gorgeous and pretty, and I think I'm gonna add some of that to the inside here. So you can also see that when you flip it over on the outside. And underneath that will be the band that will close the journal. So I'm gonna do that, and then at the very end we're gonna do a flip through of the whole journal. So here we are, the journal is finally finished, and let me just give you a flip through of the whole journal. I've embellished the cover with lace, some cloth, a wood slice and a wood embellishment, and a bulb pin with a little bell. I thought it was just adorable. And then the spine with the burlap, the lace, and a wooden leaf. You can see heaps of lace on the side and some clips that have a lace on them as well, and a little tassel also with a bulb pin. This is sari silk, beautiful green silk, which holds everything together because this is a chunky journal. Then first you have this tuck pocket and lace, of course, with a tag and some journaling pages that you can basically use for any part of the journal. You can also take it out. These are some journaling cards. Of course, you can take all the ephemera out and just replace it with garden tags or photos and memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. This is a little envelope with more journaling cards in there. A tag. Lots and lots of writing space. That's a decoupage page. And obviously, if you want to do this as an art journal, you can just stick your pages with like watercolor pages on top. Some ephemera, a tag that's also with a decoupage. The second signature. There's a little journal inside the journal, and also bound with stitching. A tag and ephemera. That's the double pocket one. More journaling pages and journaling cards, and an envelope made out of vellum. And here is some more botanical ephemera in there. More ephemera here and journaling pages, another blank page, and journaling pages inside this little pocket. More ephemera in there. This is metal. Where's the other one? There. More decoupage, and this is the other side of that one. More tags and journaling pages and ephemera. Some lace. Journaling pages, blank pages. Another, this is a dictionary page decoupaged with tissue paper. And there's a little booklet inside that's just stitched together and embellished. Another tag. More of the dictionary paper. Another tag, journaling tag. And that little booklet that you saw at the very beginning, but embellished now. There's so much stuff in here. It's such a thick journal. But it's absolutely wonderful to hold. More decoupage with a bird. More ephemera and tags. And another bird. Bird on the book, which is stitched together. More lace on this side. More ephemera and journaling pages and a tag. Dictionary paper. Another one of those envelopes, but this time the journal is stitched inside of it. So if you want to take this out of your journal and you want to journal like on a holiday, you can just tuck it in. And the last signature has another one of those. And a tag. More decoupage in here as well. And more journaling stuff. And then at the very end, like in the front, there is another tuck pocket with some blank pages and a tag. Some more lace, and that's the end of this journal. This journal is now for sale in my Etsy shop, so have a look on my Etsy store, and there's another 2 videos I will be posting today with 2 other journals that you can purchase from there, and I hope to see you soon again in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and see you all in the next one. Bye!